Hello and welcome back. Anyways, I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. You had to wait a whole video. The world is going to end tomorrow. Yeah, I'm a prophet. I can see these things. And when the world doesn't end tomorrow, don't blame me. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. I'm a prophet, and it just means my brain lied to me. My brain lies to me every once in a while. It's rare. It's rare. Do I need to buy potions or anything? It's rare. Very rare. But it is possible. But also, like, the world's gonna end tomorrow. It's gonna, like, blow up. It's gonna, like, implode from implodiness. Yeah.
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Alrighty. Huh? Oh. Cool. Yeah, anyways, I do kind of wish that this game had a more
Blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
more traditional party system where someone like, I understand Gav being temp.
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I did kind of wish Wade was more permanent, more common. Anyways, I'm done pulling your leg. We all know that the world isn't ending tomorrow. It's ending in 69 days. Oh crap, I started the course of this Let's Play.
There.
Damn, maybe it's not gonna get fully uploaded. It'll
On
probably
your
be recorded.
command, my lord.
Anyways, let's kill these flux. Call lightning down from the heaven. Kachow all over them.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here.
Kachow!
On these our swords we swear.
Yeah, and I swear that I'm gonna continue to kachow all over your friends' faces. I actually can't promise that because next time I fight the Black Shield after this, I may actually not have what's that called? Judgment Bolt equipped because it's kind of mid. I hate to say it. It really is. so disappointing to me. See, I'm not really in a rush to do Flames of Rebirth though, because I know once I get Flames of Rebirth, it's gonna be like pulling the tooth out of a toddler to like get me to unequip it. So I'm not really in a rush to get rid of it. Oh yeah! Take that, you bing bong! Yeah, this guy's a bing bong. You know I'm getting serious when I'm calling him a bing bong. Oh, more damage! I can do more damage now because I just dodged! Oh, I should probably heal. There we go. I'm starting to kind of... I've used 2 potions manually. And it's actually kind of fun having to actually pay attention to my health and heal properly. It does add kind of an element of fun. So it's actually kind of nice. Anyways, kachow! The cool thing about that though is it's like almost, oh, what the heck? I kachowed because I thought there was no more enemies. Oh, frick, there's a dragon.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Your face is in dire need of cleansing. Boom. Oh yeah! I feel fast. What? That wasn't a precision dodge! I'm a little bummed. Oh yeah. There's kind of more animation now whenever I precision dodge. But yeah, like the things that like make it easier to precision dodge in combination with the Berserker Ring, it really is played like a little baby boy. I should have stayed more in range of that though, so I could have precision dodged it. It got a little bit more damage, oh. And, yeah, not as much. It took a little bit longer to get a higher percent than I would have liked, but... Oh, what? I thought I dodged.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
Oh, yeah. 2.
Finish him.
Oh, I thought I was about to... Oh, I did get 3. This is satisfying. Okay, I can see why the Berserker Ring... I like the Berserker Ring. It makes me feel good at this game. Oh, yeah! And, like, it gives me a little bit more animation on the dodges, and it feels so satisfying. Hey, ka-chow! I'm ka-chowing all over the place. No, go down on the ground! I'm ka-chowing all over the place, and I love it. What does this mean? It means something. I don't know exactly what. Oh, he's dead. That's it. Just one little grunt enemy left, right? Yeah. Alrighty. I can actually survive without my auto potion user. I can survive without it. Feels good, man. Feels good.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battle to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Boom shakalaka! And now, we get actually one of my... Again, I've said this in the past, I'm a broken record, but one of my favorite scenes in this game. We're going to get that very soon. And that's very, very hype. This has been a great week, because I do five videos get released a week. So if you're watching this as they come out, this has been, to me, a pretty banging week.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
We have another thing to wear.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
The scene does make me feel happy.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted,
She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Alrighty, back to the hideout. Yeah, I love Uncle Byron. He is one of my favorite characters in this game. He is precious. He really is the G.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom.
No! No! Side quests that are here! The side quests that are here! Only two. Those mean we get new stuff out of them. Which is nice. Okay, already those two!
Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
This is out of the way. Everything else is over there. We'll go here first. Do I have potions? Ah! No. No, actually, I don't. Oh, with other quests, it's going to make me come over here, so...
Don't just stand there gawping.
Okay, me when questing? No? Oh.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Well, I'm over here. I'm right here. Let's... Boring. Nice. I could have sworn I bought Winter Bound. It would have just been funny if they bought the licensing rights to Sound of Silence by Simon & Garfunkel. That would have been so funny.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Alrighty. I prioritized it, but we'll see. Oh, so we'll talk to the other people. We'll do the side quest talking first. But we'll talk with the other people, and then that's probably it for this time. How the time flies when you're having fun. I hope you're having even like a third of the amount of fun I have playing this game. I love this game.
Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. But normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
I won't prioritize it, because I don't want to. That's why. And my boy... Oh, we're not talking with Otto. We're talking with my girl, Vivian.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the Orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
And, yeah, we'll talk with Blackthorn next video, because this one's a little bit long already.
Typical nobles. Cowering
So,
behind their walls rather than joining
yeah, yeah, next couple of videos should be a lot of fun. There's only 2 side quests here, so we'll go right on to Drake's. What? Okay, it doesn't show whatever head that is. We'll go to that head. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Goodbye, gamer family. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Have fun. Have fun. Goodbye. Goodbye. The world won't end tomorrow, probably.